On today's episode of Healing is Not Linear, I have been coddling and loving and reparenting my inner child. But what about your inner teenager? What does she need? Was she able to make decisions and have autonomy over her life with parameters, with healthy boundaries? Were her parents emotionally available? Did she feel seen and heard and loved? If not, go back and talk to her and let those feelings come up and go crazy. You know those delusional people that be like, I don't know why my face is working out, girl. You were on your period last week, so maybe it's a little bit hormonal. But then I think hormonal acne comes down here. This is definitely from me eating too much sugar. So I was watching a TikTok yesterday, and the girl was saying, we keep wanting to talk about our inner child. Your inner child wants to be loved and coddled. Talk about your inner teenager, and something like a light bulb went off, like bing, 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 bing. I can only find maybe like 3 or 4 pictures of me during my middle school time. And that was because my mom she had moved to, where did she move to? Pennsylvania. They were heavily going to church. Church was life when she married my stepfather. So I just feel like I was 100% at my grandma's house when they moved to Pennsylvania. So then I started thinking about like my high school self. I'm only doing a quick look today because I want to see if I want to keep this. Because I can't remember if I liked the coverage of this or not. I can't remember. What am I using? So I was just now literally just, I think I do like this. I was just thinking about high school, and I remember running track and not being that good at it. I did like that it kept me, busy, gave me something to do, and I didn't have to go sit in the house because they were not into me like having friends and going out and doing fun stuff. Like that was the devil. So I just remember, not the McDonald's logo on my forehead. Focus, Kayla. Dad, what was I saying? High school. Oh, I remember like saying, okay, I want to play badminton. And then the response is like, you can't get no college scholarships playing badminton. Like, what even is that? And it's just like, it's always like control wrapped as protection. Like, it's never just an answer to your question. It's always, oh, well, that's unsafe. And, oh, well, things happen at high school basketball games and we don't trust the other people. Like that fear did not allow me to do anything really. And I remember working because my grandmother was like, you can get a job. I'll help you, get to and from work. So thank God for her. So I was able to socialize. And I remember my mom like going through my phone, just being like overly focused on me getting pregnant. It's like, girl, I'm not even thinking about, man, you got me on birth control. Like, and it's like when you say these things, it's like, that is not normal. And that's why I'm in therapy, because I feel like I was taught to like glorify the bare minimum. Like parents that are not doing what they need to do, they want you to be happy that you got a roof over your head. And it's like, no, actually, you would be in jail if you didn't put a roof over my head. Like, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, how about you go above and beyond? How about you actually listen to me? How about you spend time with me? How about you actually give a damn? So it's like, it's not like I was abused. I was always safe. Thank God for my grandparents. But it's just like, y'all really wasn't doing nothing. So now as an adult, I'm going to try this pink sparkly Dollar Tree blush. As an adult, this is pretty. Try to like, and it's actually different from, I have another one that's sparkly, but this one is more like orange and it has the sparkles in it. It's a blush lighter. I like that. So now as an adult, I am trying to like show up for myself. It turns into like a gold. That's pretty. Show up for myself, honor my choices. Like, even if it's something that's stupid, like a couple months ago, I made a fairy garden. And it's like, girl, you're a grown-ass woman. But when I go out and sit on my balcony, it is so cute to just see the little fairy world that I created. So it's more of like honoring my desires. So the girl in the video was basically saying like your teen self wants a vengeance. And I feel like I've forgiven my parents, like harboring, hurt is not good for anyone. So I don't think that's where I am. I think I'm more at a, you didn't allow me to have freedom and creativity to do any damn thing. So it's just like I'm giving myself that creativity and that freedom. So I caught myself like last month. I made two social agreements, cancel both of them with friends, and I plan to go to a couple events. I did get to one or two events last month, but I know I paid for 3 ticket events that I didn't go to. So now I'm learning that my inner self likes going out and having fun, but like that's not the center anymore. Like we don't need to go out and have fun and be outside sitting at a bar to have fun and to enjoy our life. I'm learning that the inner me likes a balance, but that's not like overfilling the calendar is too much. So what my therapist does is she'll say, okay, we've talked about, you've planted yourself back in high school, like I graduated 2011. So like 2009, 10, 11-ish, like 8. Around that time, what would you have needed a trusted adult to say to you? For me, I think it's like you're not doing too much because you want to be creative. Like a man is not going to like assault you just because you're wearing provocative clothing. Like, let's be safe. Let's, be aware of our surroundings. Not going to social events and not having a social life like your parents thought is stunting your growth. Going to an all-girls school that you didn't want to go to just to be, honor your mom's wishes is not going to make you happy. So we chose to go to this school. We like the school. It's a good school. But let's find our own identity in it. Let's make choices that are going to benefit you. And it's okay to make choices that only make sense to you. So I try my best not to place blame, not to hate and anger, harbor anger, because that just makes you look stressed out and old. So the idea is to forgive and not forget, but like don't harbor. So it's okay to, not like everything that your parents did, but we're going to forgive them and we're going to root our perspective in the present. Think about the present moment and how do I want to have a relationship with them now that I can make my own decisions, now that their opinion doesn't weigh as much. Okay, so I'm not going to call my mom when I need advice because I know that her suggestions are going to be rooted in fear. So fine. So think back to middle school, high school, what was going on. And if you could sit on the couch with that younger self, it's easier for me. Sometimes I like find a picture and then I talk to the picture and I'm like, girl, your parents are fucking lunatics. And not that we hate them, we're not blaming them, but it's okay to feel how you feel. Validate those feelings. Bring up some of that stuff and you might cry, you might be angry. Process through that. Call your therapist. I'm just going back in with pearlescent no liner because this is just an everyday look. This is just real simple, cute, pinky look. Oh, let me put some mascara on. Hold on. What you think, girl? Happy healing.